Did anyone else get foundation all over their nail polish somehow? Alright, so I had a moment of realization the other day that fall is quickly ending, folks. I don't know where it went, where to go. Fall is my favorite season. If you guys have seen the video of that guy reenacting girls during fall.
Orange, you glad it's fall? Let's give them pumpkin to talk about. Oh my gosh, it's like Mother Nature's confetti. I love it. Can you say, oh my gourd?
I am that girl. So I just wanted to give thanks to fall, have one last hurrah, and do a fall makeup look. Tomorrow's also Thanksgiving, so you could recreate this look for Thanksgiving. You could not wear lashes or tone down the lip if you wanted to not do as glam of a makeup look for Thanksgiving. But all the products I'm using in today's video are affordable drugstore products, and a lot of them are my current favorites as well, so you guys can just see how they go on and how I wear them and apply them. So I hope you enjoy this video. If you do while you're watching, you can give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, you can join the Bayredo family and subscribe. I upload every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 p.m. Pacific time. There's a little fruit fly that keeps friggin' flying by. Alright, so face is washed, moisturized, and I'm gonna do a primer that I haven't tried a whole lot. I think I tried this in Shadow and Schmooze one time, but I haven't used it since then. But this is the Catrice Light Correcting Serum Primer in Sunlight. I am also vlogging today, vlogception right now. I have a whole vlog playlist if you haven't seen them. I'll link it down below in the description box, but I've been vlogging every couple weeks. Alright, I don't think I got enough of that. It does have a little bit of a color to it. You see that just like gave me a tan. For foundation, I'm going to try mixing these two, the Catrice HD Liquid Coverage in the lightest shade, which is very dark. I have to mix this one, but the formula of this is amazing. It's beautiful. It gives you super full coverage, really soft matte kind of finish. If you like full coverage matte foundation and you're looking for something that's affordable, if you can find a shade that matches you, this is beautiful. I'm going to try mixing it today with the Physicians Formula Healthy Foundation. It's in the shade LW2. I'm just going to use this to try and lighten this one and then also add a little bit more of like a dewy finish. Makeup ASMR. I just mixed so much foundation. Can someone come over so I can apply this on your face, please? Okay, that looks like it might still be a little bit dark. I haven't been mad about a more matte finish lately. Usually I'm all into the super glowy, and I still am, but for some reason I'm feeling the matte. And on dry skin, it's hard to find matte foundations that don't crease like crazy and just emphasize all of your dryness and look horrible. But there are a few matte foundations I found that work on dry skin, and just mixing them like this really helps. If you don't mix it way too dark like I just did. Does not match my neck at all right now. Okay, I'm just gonna have to majorly lighten my face with concealer today. So a concealer that I've been loving, that's affordable, this is from Sally Beauty Supply, is the Collab Concealer, No Flaws Liquid Concealer. Showed this in the Full Face Sally Beauty video, and I like it for the center of my face. It doesn't look bad on my forehead. I like it for underneath my eyes. It isn't like super full coverage on me, but when I use my powders to set my under eyes, it makes it full coverage. And just the formula of this, it doesn't seem to crease badly on my skin. So as you can see with that amount, it's not like covering everything, but because this doesn't crease as bad on me, I like it. So then I go in with my powders. Made Cheer Press Powder, talked about this forever. You can get this for a few bucks on the Wish app. I've gone through a couple of these now. If you have issues trying to find powders that are light enough for your skin or for your under eyes, try this one out. It isn't translucent, it is actually white. So then I mix it with this Physicians Formula powder, which I've been in love with. This is the Airbrush pressed powder. This has a little bit of coverage, so I like it for underneath the eyes. I like it for my face. I'm gonna use it all over my face today too. I've been mixing it with the KKW powder, but since this is a drugstore affordable video, I'm not gonna be using that today. Going in with that same Physicians Formula powder, I'm gonna use this to set my whole face, and this just adds the most beautiful, like, soft finish on my dry skin. I find this to be totally fine. I still like using my Catrice Dewy Glow setting spray over top most of the time. This looks really pretty once you set it with the setting spray. I'm gonna bring this down my neck today to help out with the shade situation right now. Okay, drugstore eyebrow product that I've been talking about a shit ton lately because I'm in love. I've been using this every single day. This is the Joa brow pencil. You can get this at CVS. I haven't seen Joa in stores by me in CVS, but they have it online. That's where I got it. And I still want to order the actual lightest shade of the Joa foundation that I tried in that video. I need to do that. I'll probably buy a backup of this and order that foundation. What should I have left of this? Oh, I'm literally almost done. I feel like I went through that really fast. I just love the shade of this. I like how you can kind of make it so it doesn't look like ultra penciled on. For bronzer, I'm also going to go with the collab bronzer. You guys will definitely be seeing me talk about this in my next Raves and Rejects because I've been using this every single day too. It's in the shade Major. I like to apply it with my Flower Beauty bronzer brush, and it just goes on so nice, blends out easily, isn't too warm or too cool. It's not like orangey. Whoa, do you ever have where like one ear just sounds like you're underwater for a minute? I'm not going to bring this up to my temples today because I feel like my face is already looking a little dark. Blush, also from Collab, Sally Beauty. Same one I used in that video just for fun. Also been loving this. Next, I'm going in with one of my favorite drugstore highlights. You can get CYO at Walgreens. This is in the Clouds. And I just go in with these top two shades right here. Usually I don't like any kind of highlighters that have glitter in them, but this one is so subtle and I like the overall just like look it gives your skin that I don't mind it. But if you're like totally anti-glitter, this one does have a little bit in there. So to prime my eyes, I was planning on using the NYX Milk Jumbo Eye Pencil, but I actually cannot find it anywhere. So I just went in with my MAC paint pot, but that's what I would use if you want a drugstore option, or you can use the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer. Also really like that one. But the eyeshadows I'm using today, you do need a stickier base with because they are pretty powdery. There have been so many good new affordable eyeshadow palettes that have launched recently, so I actually just did a video talking about all of my favorites, so I'll link that in the eye and down below. But I mentioned these two in that video, the CoverGirl Sunset palette, the CoverGirl Sunset palette and Peach Punch. So I figured I would use these in a video so you guys can do a look with them. I'm just going to be going back and forth between the two palettes, but I'm going to start out with this shade in the Peach palette, and I'm just going to put that into the crease. This one is like a very natural, like I could use this all over my lid too. So I'm thinking I want to put this shade all over the lid. I'm just going to press this on first and then kind of keep building it. Look how pretty that shade is. That actually like matches my shirt perfectly. Scent of these is so horrible. Not into it, but the shadows are beautiful. Bring this up a little bit higher on the outer part of my eye. First gonna blend out these edges with nothing on my brush. This is the Sigma Tapered E35 blending brush. Just going in and lightly blending out those edges without anything on the brush. Next up, on a smaller kind of domed brush, this is the Sigma E44. I'm gonna take the more red shade. This is in the Sunset palette. I just wanna deepen up the outer V area a little bit. I might actually bring this on the inner part of my eye too to do a little bit of like a halo. Going back in, doing lots of blending. I want to wet one of the shimmery shades in here to put right on the center, but I'm debating which one. I'm kind of leaning towards this one. It's a little bit more cool tone, but I think the lip I'm gonna do is a little bit more cool tone, so it might like tie everything in. So I'm thinking this one, I can always add something on top. So these shimmer shades, they're fine dry, but if you wet them, it like takes them to a whole nother level. Actually, I think I'm gonna take this one in the Peach Punch. It doesn't look too warm, too cool, and it's a little bit lighter. It almost looks like rose gold almost. Should we say almost again? Does anyone else get foundation all over their nail polish somehow? I just coat it on the brush, give it a spritz. Then I'm just gonna press this right on the center of my eye. Kind of between those two dark shades in the inner and outer. And I'm gonna use another brush to kind of blend this out so it'll look weird at first. I'm just going in dry now and like layering this up, and it's getting intense and it looks super pretty. So now to blend that out, I don't have anything on this brush, but this is the Stone and Lace 904. This is what I always use for my lower lash line, and I just like this for blending out things like this too because it's so tiny. So I'm just going to get those edges and lightly blend so it just fades a little bit more. Going in with a black eyeliner for my waterline. Just gonna run this on there. So now going back in with Peach Punch, I'm gonna take this dark brown shade and I'm gonna press this underneath my lashes right up to my lash line. I want it a little more dark down there, so I'm gonna go back in, add a little bit more, and then also bring it underneath only on the outer third right here. Then I'm gonna go back in with the brown just to kind of smudge it and blend it out. I'm gonna take this gold shade now. This is in the Sunset palette. Do the same thing, wet my brush, and then pop that right under there. Oh, there we go. Want a little bit more warmth down here, so I'm gonna go back in with that first shade that I put all over the lid and just blend that. tie everything together. There we go. With the lashes I've been using, I haven't felt like I really need to put on eyeliner with them, but I'm just gonna do a thin line of my Physicians Formula Eye Booster. So these lashes, I have another pair just like stuck to the outside of here, but the Eylure Talia Power Play lashes I've been in love with. These are like perfection. I need to order like 5,000 of these because it was a collab, so I'm assuming it'll be limited edition. Okay, my lashes are on. If I could marry a pair of false lashes, it would be these. I also just went over the lash band with the same eyeliner, and now I'm going to go in for bottom lashes. Wet n Wild Mega Length. Nothing new here. Did a rookie mistake of putting on this lash before it was dry, so now this eye is like hella watery because glue went directly into my eyeball. Lips, I'm gonna try and use this one. I'm hoping it's not too cool tone for this look. I think it might work. This is the Casey Holmes Palladio again. I used this in the Sally Beauty video as well, and I really like it. I might layer it just to make it like a little bit more warm to go with this look, but we'll see how it looks on its own with this. Such a pretty shade. I think this can work. It's one of those shades that can go either warm or cool, I feel like. I have an urge to try and layer this on as a highlight. I think we're gonna try it. Just a dab. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna have to try that again on its own, but I think that could be pretty, yeah. Ooh, I'm definitely gonna try that one on its own. All right, so this is the final look, full face, fall drugstore / affordable makeup look. I'm gonna have everything listed down below in the description box that I used on my face today, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, you can give it a thumbs up. If you're new here, I upload every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 p.m. Pacific time. I'm gonna go have one last hurrah and light my pumpkin fall candles. Hope you guys have a good Thanksgiving. If you decide to wear this makeup look on Thanksgiving, definitely tweet me, tag me on Instagram. I love you guys. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.